Yo dog, I heard you like dragons, so I'm riding a dragon while I fight the dragon. How you guys doing today? Welcome back everybody to another random tutorial video talking about the craziest glitch that I've seen in quite a while. So yes, I'm riding a dragon. Yes, there's duplicated crystals. Yes, there's another dragon. And yes, that other crystal is on fire back there, really strangely. Anyway, I'm going to show you how I've been able to accomplish all this crazy stuff. I'm not riding this dragon, he's just chilling. However, you can attack him, and it will damage the main dragon. Look, there we go, you got to hit him in the right spot. You can see that this is, even though this isn't the real dragon, he's still able to be damaged. This is some pretty crazy stuff, guys. There's the real one. So yeah, I'm going to turn back the clock a little bit. I'm recording this after the fact. I'm going to show you exactly how it is that I was able to get to this crazy situation we're at here. We got indestructible, moved, duplicated crystals. Yeah, this is pretty weird, guys. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to turn back the clock a little bit and show you how it is that I was able to accomplish all this craziness. Alright, I'll be RB. So I found this out. I was trying to do a little bit of stuff with the second controller, a second screen, and I found out some pretty crazy stuff. So we're over here in Redstone Testing World. I'm going to open up a second controller, and you can see I just built that portal. Now our second player is going to hop into there, like so. And what I'm going to show you here is a little bit of a duplication glitch where you can duplicate crystals and even the end dragon itself. So it's a pretty crazy thing, and it's a little bit complicated, so let me try and explain. So what we're going to do here is we are in the end. We are going to exit, and keep in mind that this is our second controller. First controller has not been into the end yet, so we're going to exit with our second. Almost got hit by a ball, and then we're going to rejoin. Okay. So the first time, nothing should have happened. It should be all back to normal, but this will allow you, well, you might have gotten some weirdness. Is that a double crystal? Sure looks like a double crystal. So some of the things might have teleported. Some of them might have not teleported. Yeah, it just looks like that one, right? Let's double check. Was that for sure? Yeah, that looks like a double crystal. Anyway, the Ender Dragon would not have teleported or duplicated yet, pardon me, but if we keep an eye on him, and exit again, and reload again, you should see, there we go, we've got a visual copy of the Ender Dragon. We can keep doing this. I'm not sure if there's a limit, but we could keep doing it. Sometimes it clears them out, like you saw there, it just cleared him out and it didn't copy him, so let's try it one more time. But I've had up to 3 dragons. I haven't tried to get more, but I've had 3 dragons in the world. There's your second one. Let's try and copy this guy as well. Let's, it might have to give it a little time. Not exactly sure how it works. You might have to give it some time in between when you rejoin. Nope. Duplicate, or deleted the first one. Okay, so I think the way that this is happening is you can see that the dragon's here and we're going to exit and we're going to wait a little bit, but we're not going to wait too long. We're going to join back. So you see that? We just duplicated it pretty easily. Let's try it one more time. There we go. We got 3. Let's go for 4. So what we're doing is we're not letting the end completely reload. Oh, just got rid of that one. If we let the end completely unload, is what I meant to say, then it will delete the extra dragon. So what's happening here is, if you didn't know, it takes a little while for that dimension to unload once you leave it. So when I exit the game here in my second controller, it takes about maybe like 3 or 4 seconds for all of this data to be erased, right? And so if you reload within that time, the dragon hasn't been deleted, and the game says, wait a second, there's a dragon here, so it makes a second one. And it does that same thing with all of the crystals as well. Some of them don't duplicate for some reason. You can see that one's fine. This one, there's a whole bunch. Alright, it's a little weird, but you can push the crystals, like so. So they are able to be pushed. You can't push the base, you have to push the crystal itself. And you can see that it's still indestructible. It'll still have the little image to it. It'll still work like a normal crystal, as in it still regens the dragon for some reason. Yeah, and it's pretty interesting. You can see you can push it all around. So I've tried to push it into the portal, into the exit portal. That does not work. It doesn't actually go into the exit portal, it just sits inside of it. It doesn't actually teleport, which would be cool. Yeah, but like I said, it's a pretty interesting little thing, and I actually don't have any idea how you would be able to, you know, destroy this. However, you can still kill the dragon. So let me try and figure out if I can show you how to do this. I've done this once before, and it's pretty weird, I tell you what. Doesn't look like we can kill any of the other ones. We got a second dragon up there. So Alright, well, something really weird that's going on is this guy can actually take damage, even though the real Ender Dragon is flying around over there. Yeah, super strange stuff. So, what's also weird about this is he does not take explosion damage. So we can put down Ender Crystals, blow him up. Dude doesn't take any damage from that, but he does take damage from the sword. Pretty interesting. So, I'm kind of thinking that this might be useful because if you could figure out how to kill the dragon like this in an easy way in survival, which it is pretty easy, just exit and reload or whatever when he's in the right spot, you could potentially have an easy way to kill him because he won't move out of your way. Interesting. And look at that. He's taking damage over in the distance. Look at that. It's so strange. So he's going to get back in the middle, and then he's going to be able to die. There we go. Because if you weren't aware, he won't be able to die unless he's right in the middle. So our Ender Dragon is able to be killed like normal, even when he's being regen. Which is an interesting thing. I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can regen the dragon, or you can kill him while he's being regened. You get all your XP like normal. And the coolest thing about it is the dragon's still there, and so is all the Ender Crystals. So, what I'm going to do now is show you that it's not, you know, there is a little bit of a drawback to it, and that's if you exit after you've killed the dragon and reload. That visual error will be gone. However, the Ender Crystals will all stay in the world. So, all right, guys, and just one last little test. You can actually come here with your first player after your second controller is already logged out and everything, and these visual glitches will remain. You can unload the end and then come back through here with your first player, and this dragon will still be here. Yeah, just to confirm, we can go damage him probably and see it damage the main health bar. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. You could potentially use this as like an Ender Dragon farm if you don't want to have to wait for the guy to fly back down there. You can do this whole thing where you relog right here. I can't do it with the first player. I almost tried. Yeah, so you get the duplicated dragon to be sitting there on the portal frame. That way you'll always be able to attack him continuously and he won't ever fly away. So yeah, I think that's going to have to do it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a comment down below with any ideas you got. Hit the like button if you feel like I deserved it. It would be very much appreciated. And sub if you're new, if you want to see more crazy stuff like how to duplicate Ender Dragons and End Crystals. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good day. Bye-bye.